Hi, I'm Ms. Hernandez. I'm your One Sheet Digital Learning Coach, and in this video, I'm going to tell you about my two favorite shortcuts. So shortcuts are what you use on your keyboard to go ahead and help you do things faster, like tasks, or if you mess up on something, you're like, oh, I don't want to, it's a time saver. So I'm going to show you my two favorite time-saving shortcuts. For MacBook users, they're very similar to what I'm about to say now, except instead of having the Control key, I believe you have like a weird symbol. That weird symbol, if you don't know what I'm talking about, that's for MacBooks. Just reach out, I'll send you a picture of that symbol. But it's the same thing. You would hold down whatever control is for that, Control-Shift-T, all three keys at the same time, and it'll do that. So let me show you. So what I've been saying in case is this one, Control-Shift-T. What does that do? Well, let's say I close something by accident. So I'm going to close this window right here at the top. I'm going to close this one. And I'm like, oh no, I didn't mean to close that. You have that moment where you're just like, I didn't mean to close that, but you want it back. Here's what you do. You're going to hold down Control-Shift-T, all three keys at the same time. I'm about to do it. Watch what happens. And it'll pop up the last thing I just closed. And let's say I'm like, oh, I want that one. Great, but I also want the other one too. Hold it again. Control-Shift-T. And it'll keep popping up whatever windows you had open prior. It even works if you close down the whole thing by accident. If you close down the whole thing, you just reopen Google Chrome, hold down Control-Shift-T all at the same time, and it will open up whatever you closed by mistake. So I love that one. That's my favorite because, we close things by accident sometimes. And then my second favorite is the Control-F key, which is find key. So it's Control-F. I don't know if I have a picture of it. No, I don't have it, but Control-F is really useful if you're looking for something. So for example, I go to a site and I'm like, oh, I have a long PDF or I'm doing a research project or whatever, but I don't want to have to read the whole thing. I just want to search one thing. Well, that's where you'll use the Control-F. So if I go to help, so I went ahead and wrote it down. It's Control-F. That's what I'm going to hold down, those two keys at the same time to search this web page for certain things. So let's say I have this help document, right? And on this site, but it's like there's so many things to read. It's overwhelming. I don't want to have to read the whole thing. I just want to find the answer to my question. That's fine. You'll hold down Control-F. I'm about to do it. Control-F. It's going to pop up at the top right here, a search bar area. I can't really highlight it, but it's up here at the top. It's by the window, like the address part. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and type what I'm trying to find. So let's say I just want to learn how to clear cookies. Well, then I will type clear. As you can see, it pops up like there's 3 out of 3. If I use the arrows, it'll help me find where it is on the sheet. So right here, clear cookies. And it highlighted it orange. It by default picks a color, but it takes me there. Let's say I'm like, okay, I don't want to do that, but I want to learn how to screenshot. So you can see it took me straight to screenshot. There's 1 out of 8. If I keep clicking, it'll show me exactly where it is all over this web page. Let's say I'm like, oh, I have access denied, acting up. Same thing, access denied pops up, and if I click the arrows, it takes me where I need to be. Once I find where I want, I'll click X, and then there I am. So I hope that helps. Again, those are my two favorite, Control-Shift-T and Control-F. I'll put both in the description below, and I hope that helps. Thanks.